Rocky Balboa is such an iconic sports and Philadelphia figure. The movie series includes some of the best boxing movies of all time, and we always seem to watch them around Thanksgiving, so it's time to do a tier list of the 6 main Rocky films. Starting with the original Rocky from 1967, which won Best Picture. Centered around Stallone's charisma, the movie itself was an inspiring underdog tale that stands the test of time. Nearly 50 years old now, Rocky still packs a punch. The fighting is visceral, and the ending is still inspiring. The initial romance struck up between Rocky and Adrian was goofy but incredibly charming, and the writing was similarly spirited. It's a movie full of personality that belongs in the S tier. Rocky II from 1979 is okay. The fight at the end is pretty good, and it's a cool rematch dynamic, but it doesn't feel as earned as it should. Rocky spends a lot of the movie just chilling and spending his money while Apollo is in the gym actually grinding. A lot of this movie is just trying to be like the first, but not as well. It's a solid movie, but it doesn't belong any higher than the B tier. Rocky III from 1982 is great. Mr. T might be the best villain in the franchise. Eye of the Tiger is iconic. It's an awesome comeback early on in Rocky's career. This movie has it all. There are so many awesome moments in this movie, and it perfectly represents what Rocky stands for as an Americana franchise. This is the second best Rocky movie, and it certainly belongs in the A tier. Rocky IV from 1985 is decent. Some people might put Rocky IV higher, and it has some great moments, but it also has so many cheesy moments that slow it down, like Paulie's robot wife. Apollo's death is very memorable and a powerful moment in the series, and Drago is a solid opponent, but he doesn't have any depth to him and feels like an Arnold Schwarzenegger ripoff. 40 years later, the whole America versus Soviet Union theme comes across thin and cheesy, and I just can't put Rocky IV any higher than the B tier. Rocky V from 1990 is the low point in the Rocky franchise. It's definitely the worst film and the weird, sellout, family-friendly movie. Rocky tries to retire and train a new fighter, Tommy Gunn, and they end up having a street fight at the end. He's not that threatening, and it's just a dumb brawl that doesn't quite work. A lot of the movie is also dedicated to Rocky ignoring his son while he gets beat up at school. That really doesn't amount to anything. Rocky has brain damage the entire time, and I feel like that's the best way to describe this movie. It's a bad, D-tier film. And finally, Rocky Balboa from 2006 is also bad. Most of this movie feels out of touch and like the old man shaking his fist at a cloud meme. Stallone is over 60 years old in this movie, and it shows. There's this weird, creepy relationship arc that Rocky gets into with a girl he knew as a child that I did not like. There's the one inspirational speech in the middle, and the final fight is okay, but the rest of the movie is just boring, dull, and out of touch. It's definitely meant to be the final movie, and I know this one means a lot to some people, but I can't put it higher than C tier. Do you agree with my ranking? Which movies would you rank higher or lower? Thanks for watching. For more content like this, hit like and subscribe.